What is the universe? Before telescopes, before science, before anyone truly understood what was up there, humans still looked at the sky and asked the biggest question there is. What is all of this? Different cultures came up with wildly different answers. Some believed the world sat on the back of a giant turtle, floating in an endless sea. Others imagined the sky as a solid dome stretched over the flat earth, with the sun and moon riding across it like lanterns on a track. For a long time, most people believed everything, the sun, the moon, the stars, orbited around the earth because, well, it certainly looked that way from down here. It took centuries of careful observation and some very brave scientists willing to challenge popular belief to realize the truth was far stranger and far bigger than anyone had guessed. To understand the universe, let's quickly stack up what we've already covered. Tiny bits of matter clump together to form planets. Planets orbit stars. Stars, along with huge clouds of gas and dust, gather by the billions into galaxies. So what's bigger than a galaxy? Well, the universe. The universe is everything. Every galaxy, every star, every planet, every particle of dust floating in the dark, all of it, everywhere, is part of the universe. There is nothing outside of it that we know of, because the universe isn't just full of space, it is space itself. And here's the part that's hard for any human brain to hold on to. The universe isn't just big, it's almost unimaginably big. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, with its hundreds of billions of stars, is just one galaxy. Scientists estimate the observable universe contains somewhere around 2 trillion galaxies. Not stars, galaxies, each one bursting with billions of its own stars and planets. Try picturing this. If every single star in our galaxy were one grain of sand, our galaxy would fill up a large beach. Now imagine 2 trillion beaches scattered across a distance so vast that light, again the fastest thing that we know of, would need over 90 billion years to cross from one side to the other. So where did all this come from? As best we can tell, the universe appears to have had a beginning. About 13.8 billion years ago, everything that exists, all space, all matter, all time itself, began expanding from an incredibly hot, incredibly dense point in an event we call the Big Bang. It wasn't an explosion happening inside of space, like a firework going off in the sky. It was space itself stretching outward, everywhere, at once, and it's still stretching today. Distant galaxies are drifting farther apart from us and from each other right now. There's also a strange twist. Most of the universe isn't made of anything we can actually see. Stars, planets, you and me, all the matter we can touch and observe, make up only about 5% of everything that exists. The rest is something scientists call dark matter and dark energy. Invisible stuff we can only detect through its effects on gravity and the universe's expansion, but that we still don't fully understand. In other words, humanity has mapped trillions of galaxies, and we're still only scratching the surface of what the universe actually is. Here's a thought worth sitting with. Every atom in your body, the carbon, the oxygen, the iron in your blood, was forged inside a star that lived and died long before the Earth even existed. When that star ran out of fuel, it scattered those atoms across space, and eventually some of them came together to form our planet and then, eventually, you. You are, quite literally, made of stardust from the universe itself. We've only explored the tiniest corner of it. Our spacecraft have visited a handful of planets in our own solar system, and our telescopes have peered billions of light years into the past, seeing light from galaxies that existed when the universe was still very young. But almost everything out there remains a mystery, waiting for future scientists, engineers, and dreamers, maybe some of them watching this very video, to explore. So the next time you step outside at night and look up, remember, you're not just looking at a sky full of stars. You're looking at a tiny, tiny sliver of the universe, so enormous, so old, and so strange that even after thousands of years of watching it, we've barely just begun to understand it. And somehow, impossibly, that universe made room for you.